Hello everyone, this is Na and welcome to another time lapse for the month. This month we're going to have a Sakura theme, and although it's really the very last day I'm editing this, but I hope you still enjoy this little video that I have for you. This is mini original that I have for the month, and I listed them on my secret shop for my patrons, and some actually all of these pieces already adopted by some of you guys. Thank you very much. I also made them into a mini sticky bags that is also a limited editions for whatever this will out. Let's get to our postcard, shall we? So since the theme is actually Hanami, the flower viewing of the spring season, some of the countries that there are sakura trees that are blooming, they are very pretty, and I really wish someday I get to see it in real life. I'm surely very thankful for the social media that there are a lot of people taking photographs of the spring season at their countries. I get to see bits and of spring at your place. Since where I'm staying, it's summer all year. You sometimes have rainy season and dry seasons. That's all that we have in Singapore. So yeah, I'm vibing in Sakura life right now. All my journals, all my even my entire room is covered with Sakura petals. I buy some of those notes from Daiso, or some strings that I can hang on my walls to feel that spring vibe, you know, that you couldn't have access in your own countries. Let's talk a little bit about the painting, shall we? So this time round, since Hanami flower viewing, I would like to draw something more sceneric in a sense. I start by wetting my canvas so the color can naturally spread out evenly, or not so evenly. There is a more pastel vibe into it, and what I think of spring, it's clear blue sky. Although there is rain, I can't admit that it's not no rain in spring, but you get my point. And of course I'm going to include my characters in it, although they are very blurred, and you literally can see very thin lines of them actually sitting and enjoying the cup of tea. What do you usually drink when you are camping? I mean, fruit juice is alright, right? Like whatever you like to drink, and sit under the blossom trees. So this is the overall of the postcard that I'm drawing, and I choose the color as I go. I want it to be very pink because, you know, you only have one time of the whole year that it's pink, so why not just go all out? Of course, I'm not gonna leave the whole block of pink trees without any petals. So I start to draw some details in the flowers with my paintbrush, with no line work. It blends in well, more better in a sense, instead of you aligning each individual petals. Although you can, depending on the style that you want to achieve. Then I start to draw some petals on the floor, flying around, and yeah, I'm experimenting and enjoying how it all goes. What I'm trying to say that there's no right or wrong way of drawing it. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Be vulnerable with your drawing. Just experiment as much as you want it to be, or even if it didn't turn out as well, you always can try it again, you know. That's why I love drawing so much. I believe a lot of people love this as a hobby as well. There is a gap between if you're working as an artist and you're doing this for hobby. If I able to suggest you well enough, I think it as a hobby it would be much more casual and relaxed without no pressure. But if you're doing as a work, you get a lot of stress from it. So you should find it a different kind of hobby to distress it. For me, I'm distressing myself with journaling, movies, games, reading, more games. It's always nice to have like some break in between of your work, and I highly suggest you have a breaks from time to time too. So the topic that we're going to talk about in this video is how's the difference between working and as a casual hobby. The very first thing you want to learn is to be disciplined. If you're doing this as your job and you're your own boss, so just sit down, take some papers, some pen, and write down all the to-do lists that you get, break down all the big tasks that you have, and then just look at the calendar and think in 24-hour square boxes. How many hours do you sleep? How many hours you want to spend your own free time for your own mental health? Of course, you need to put some time off for your food, for your break, and then it comes to your duties, your works, and all that things. That's how it helps me to, break down all the tasks and knowing how many hours I actually have in each day to accomplish things that I would like to do. But if it's your hobby, do it other way around. See how many times you have left for your free time, and you wanted to learn something new. Just make time for it, I guess. I always tell myself to start small, little steps. Although even I know the answer for myself, I do struggle, okay? I do have low up and downs, and I try to overcome it. A lot of people help me around with what I do. So I'm very thankful for these people. Not just anyone, my friends, my family, you guys, for believing in what I do. And it still surprised me that I'm doing this for a living now, and I'm just very grateful for that. Thank you. And I also don't want to forget about this very last thing that I did for my drawing is I just got this very pretty glass pen from one of the stationery stores, and I have a lot of ink that it's left for my fountain pens. So I just casually draw some petals with like a darker petals, and I like how it actually turned out. It gives that a bit of extra. And yeah, always experiment with new things. As the final products, I scan it, print it, and yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.